What's up guys? We're back again with a menacing new meta rage deck. The number 2 player in the world won 14 games and only lost 1, beating some of the best players in the game with a ridiculously high win rate. It's hilarious how quickly you can win matches with the deck. If you don't have Golden Knight in the deck, use Dark Prince instead. If your opponent doesn't have a spell, you can drop your 3 musketeers all on one side, rage them up and heal them up, and there's nothing they can do to stop you. If they've got Electro Giant or Golem with lightning, you'll easily eliminate them with 3 musketeers and mini pekka. And when you're up elixir with any units counter pushing, you'll go for a Goblin Giant in front and rip their towers bit by bit. The Golden Knight's annoying ability rushes through and eats up all the distractions. So your raised up mini pekkas and minions can lock onto meaningful targets and load up a lot of damage. It's time to spam our supremely angry Shreks and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag to make all of the high effort videos possible. All right, let's go. This is literally the best cycle that we could ask for. Our homie is gonna go in with the Hog Rider and we've got minions. So what I want to do right now is after defending the Hog Rider with only like 1 or 2 hits on our tower, we can immediately go for a Goblin Giant, have the minions go off to the side so then they go towards the tower if he tries to go for a building, and build one of the most aggressive offenses you guys have seen in a minute. Raised up minions put in work. And we just deleted a giant skeleton and mini pekka on our opponent's side of the map, and then the minions did more damage than his Hog Rider. So as you guys can see, this deck is pretty strong. So I'm going to go for an elixir collector in the back when I get the good opportunity to do that. I don't want to do it early on because I don't know if he's going to end up having Earthquake. What I'm hoping happens here is he goes in for a Hog Rider and the other side right into a mini pekka that we're able to counter with absolutely no Hog Rider hits on our tower. Oh, wait, what? It's going to be a Sparky deck. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to time this Golden Knight dash so we can make the Sparky miss. Hopefully it will work out. Let's go! Invulnerable Golden Knight. Let's get it. Tell me that isn't satisfying and you be lying to yourself. So we're going to try to go in for minions in the left-hand side. Maybe I will soak up a Sparky shot from the right and then go in for a Heal Spirit in the left-hand lane. So then the Sparky just hits this and doesn't hit my musketeers. Oh, he's trying to be a devious sir with that tornado. I was not expecting that. That will take out my tower, but it's okay. Generally, when crazy games happen with this deck, you're able to make crazy comebacks because of the elixir advantage that you get with the elixir collector. So notice how the Golden Knight's going to be tanking for the musketeer, and then I have the mini pekka still alive, and you are going to lose a full HP tower while we've already done devastating damage to your right-hand lane. And then you're dropping a mini pekka on us. Bruh, do you not understand that we are shopping at Walmart with this value, bro? I'm able to just consistently spam in the middle as well. These minions are fun. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to rage on defense so I can have both of my towers help out. You guys got to let me know down below in the comment section. Is it better to rage on top of the Hog Rider and only hit one of our towers and rage up that one tower and hit his Hog Rider and do damage with the rage? Or is it slightly better for us to go in for the rage on top of both of our towers as we did? Also, I didn't expect him to go in for a mirror Hog Rider there. I don't know what the heck I'm playing against. This is wacky and wild. I'm going to have to sacrifice the mini pekka. Dude, I don't know what this is. I kind of forgot that he ended up having a Hog Rider Sparky deck. All right, so I want to go minions here, and then I'm expecting him to go in for a tornado. Oh, I didn't expect him to do that early. I guess that was just an extremely good play. I was expecting him to go for the tornado like last second, but he did it earlier, so then I couldn't predict it. That was really, really smart. So maybe we're in a tricky spot. Oh, I don't like this. I really just want some help out here. Come on, mini pekka. All right, what if I go for 3 musketeers again, and then use the Golden Knight dash to nullify the Sparky as you guys saw before? Or we just go in for the Heal Spirit so then he can't even tornado. And then we go in for the Golden Knight dash. And then we are able to nullify the Sparky again. Let's go, baby. You can't touch the Golden Boy. He's the Golden Boy for a reason. And now it's hunting season with the Goblin Giant. So I can go for a Heal Spirit. It should be able to jump on top of the Electro Wizard and heal up the Goblin Giant and just do enough damage for us to win. And if not, then I'm a sad sir. Wait, I can just go for another one. Why is this deck's fast cycle invulnerable? Look at this. Dude, I'm going to 3-crown you. I got back to 2 Shreks in 2 seconds. This is my swamp, and we completely swamped your towers. All right, let's keep climbing up. You guys know the deal. Golden Knight rushes to the top. Unfortunately, our opponent is not cycling anything at the start. Generally, this deck is all about counter push, like most of my decks. Unless I'm running like a fast 2.6 Hog Rider deck or something along those lines. Usually, I want my opponent to make the first play into our mini pekkas, 3 musketeers, or Golden Knight. So I can click the ability and make him maybe freak out. I don't know if he will. I don't think it's going to dash onto the tower. I think Skeleton's too thick. Oh, wait, what? Usually Skeleton King is super thick and you don't get the Golden Knight dash, but we got really lucky there. I don't know. Maybe it's the magical luck right after my birthday or something. So I could go in for minions here as well to finish off the Skeleton King, and this would be a great transaction because I can go for a rage as well and keep the mini Pekka alive a little bit longer, and then maybe the minions can do some more damage to the baby dragon because it's raged up and attacking faster. So we know for a fact that this guy's got a graveyard deck. And if we're playing against graveyard, we need to make sure that we're going at the right points. Oh, wait, what? Are you seriously going to swerve me and run a Golem deck right as soon as I said that I knew what your deck was? Yo, I hate you. I knew it was Golem because I saw Night Witch, if you guys are wondering. But I was not ready for that mentally. I was like, all indications are pointing towards the graveyard. And he's like, nah, fam, not today. All right, we're going to wait for one more wave of bats, and then we're going to rage this up so that we can kill everything. The bats will die, and then we're also able to finish off the rest of his stuff because our mini Pekka is going to attack so fast. Hopefully we get a tombstone. If we get a barbarian, I'm a sad sir. That's only 2 elixir down the drain for our opponent, opposed to 3, and also having the building out of cycle that would, you know, be really good for us when we've got our Shrek. Shrek wants to go towards towers, not towards tombstones. I'm going to go elixir collector as soon as we can. Even though we're not at full elixir, it's important to get that elixir advantage as soon as we possibly can because a lot of times you're going to be able to need time to get that elixir advantage from the collectors. They don't collect it immediately. We want to speed it up. Even though we have rage, we can't rage our collector and anticipate that to give us value. So the one great thing about this deck is if you ever play against an electro giant deck or a golem deck or anything that has lightning, you just stack up your 3 musketeers on one side and they can't do much about it. So you guys are about to see pure skill in Clash Royale. Spam in one side and be successful. So it's going to be really fun. I'm excited for it. I'm going to go in for a heal spirit after he barb drills to keep our musketeers alive. And if he lightnings, he can't hit all of them. So then we can go in for the Golden Knight ability, and then we can go in for mini Pekka, and then we can rage up the musketeer, finish off the bats with that, and rage up the Golden Knight and the mini Pekka. And then, you know, this is just a golden opportunity that no one else wanted to see. Golden Knight is so good. He paves the pathway for all of your other stuff. I believe he's going to go like Golem in the middle or Golem at the river. So I kind of wanted to make a prediction with the 3 musketeers just to damage it down so fast. But there is no way he can last. With 17 seconds, even if the Golem teleported on our tower, it doesn't do enough damage.
A few dominance is asserted later.
And our homie knew it too, and he completely gave up. That 3 crown against Golem is so satisfying. With the high damage of 3 musketeers and mini Pekka, you're going to make every big beatdown push completely crumble. Wait, did this guy finish #1 in the world? Did I see that correctly on his banner? Oh my gosh, Zeus ascending from heaven all the way to the top of the leaderboards out here. Okay, he's going to have Heal Spirit. This is going to be a little bit scary because if our homie is going to have Heal Spirit and 3 musketeers and he has Elixir Collector and I don't have Elixir Collector in hand, well, I've got to apply some serious offensive presence. I'm going to go for a Heal Spirit here so I can keep my minions alive, hopefully. No, they're just dead. This is horrible, man. I'm going to go and rage this up so I can maybe kill the goblins a little bit quicker as well. And then I can go and click the Golden Knight ability if I absolutely need to, but this is really awful. Dude, the Golden Knight is going to dash onto the tower if we're lucky. If we're unlucky, it hits a Heal Spirit. Okay, cool. We were able to finish off the bomber. That's 2 elixir down the drain that we wouldn't have been able to finish off because obviously the bomber's got some range. It would have taken us some time to get there. So this is one of those matchups that is pretty miserable, honestly, if you end up having the wrong card cycle. However, if you have the right card cycle and you actually know how to play it, we'll show you guys how to pop off. So if he's going to have lightning and elixir collector, it could be very scary, but usually when you see elixir collector with electro giant, they're not going to end up having a big spell with it. They just don't have room. So I'm going to go for minions here, and then I'm going to go Goblin Giant. And I want to defend the Electro Giant very easily with just the swift defense of a Mini Pekka and Heal Spirit. I want to go in for, like, yeah, I don't want to do anything else there, actually. Maybe I can go in for 3 Musketeers behind my tower, and that might be even better. Yeah, I'm considering it right now. Oh, this is really bad. No, I got to go for 3 Musketeers in the middle because I need to be able to kill the Goblins and the Phoenix. This is actually awful. He's going to go in for a 3 Musketeer counter with the Tornado any second, so I need to get a Heal Spirit down if I can. I'm not able to afford it just yet. Jeez, this has just been a very bad start. Usually you want to go in for 3 Musketeers behind your tower so then they can't tornado them directly in. But if I had done that, then I wouldn't have had any way of countering the other side with the Phoenix and all the other bridge spam. That was well played on his end. I think with this type of advantage, we got to go in for the Golden Knight ability.
You know what DK stands for? Drift King.
And then go and get that to dash on the Elixir Collector. Yo, it dashed on the tower too. No way. Are you kidding me right now? The minions are locking and loading and the Mini Pekka stole the tower. Okay, so we're still in this game. Even if you get in a little bit of a desperate position when you've got 3 Musketeers on defense, I'll show you guys the way. He's probably going to go in for an Electro Giant soon, so I want to go in for the 3 Musketeers here, as I said before. I just want to make sure that he's not able to use Tornado effectively against us. So I'm going to rage this up since I want the mini pekka and the 3 musketeers to shoot a little bit faster. And look at that damage that we're getting. If I go in for a goblin giant in the middle, we might be able to make this happen. I have to sacrifice the mini pekka. There's no way of keeping that thing alive. But the Shrek boy is Shrekking this man silly. And we are wrecking his towers, wrecking his face, and putting him in a position where he's actually losing despite being up 3 elixir collectors and having one of the best starting hands imaginable. If you guys hate playing against an electro giant deck and you're just like, wow, I get so unlucky, I don't have anything for his elixir collector that he cycles at the very start, you can still make comebacks because of the pure strength of this deck. We were still able to dominate someone that finished #1 in the world with Electro Giant despite having the worst card cycle possible.
I'll show you how we handled this back in my day.
Hey, we got a game against someone that loves Expo, so I hope to be your worst nightmare, man. I love beating Expo when I have good matchups, and I think that this deck does. Because you're gonna have Golden Knight, so whenever they drop things in front of the Expo, the Golden Knight still dashes through the Knight, hits the Expo, cleans up the skeletons, and makes them super sad. If he's not running Expo, oh, come on, man, you're running Mortar. Why you gotta do this to me, man? I really wanted to get geared up to play an Expo deck. If we're playing against someone with Goblins, the best way of combating Goblins is using your Heal Spirit in conjunction with the Rage. Because what that does is it kills the Goblins and it keeps your units alive, and then they're not really expecting it. When they use their poison, you want to go for minions off to the side and then go for a Heal Spirit and then Rage on the Goblins, as I said before. Please, 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 minions. No, they didn't get healed up, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're at full HP. Oh my gosh. That did so much damage. Jeez, that was more damage than the Graveyard Freeze push would do. And that was just with 3 elixir minions with Rage. That's awesome. We baited out all of his elixir too. Like he rolled through with a log, which doesn't give him any counter push. That thing decays on his side of the map and just is an unwanted Christmas tree. So we're going to go in for an elixir collector in the middle, get him to poison. Just kind of want to drop it in the middle because even though, you know, he's going to damage down the right-hand tower, we're precluding the potential of our homie being able to go in for an aggressive miner on it. Because if we know where the pathway of the miner is going to be, since it's in the middle, we can see if it's going to go left or right. We're able to drop our Golden Knight or go in for our mini pack and kill it. I'm also going to go for 3 musketeers because if you think about it, his poison's out of cycle. He has to cycle 4 cards to get back to it. He cycled 2, so he's not going to be back to poison for quite a while. Also, the Golden Knight should take the precedence from the Mortar as well, so this might be a really good opportunity for us to go for the Golden Knight ability and hopefully lock onto the tower. Oh my gosh, that was a very good log from our opponent, so credit where credit is due. He does deserve a well played there. I don't think we're going to get any damage, and he defended his tower despite being at a very low HP. He's still living large. I'm going to go in for the Goblin Giant in the back because I want to make sure that the Mortar is hopefully out of cycle for our next push, and he's going to go Archer Queen, so we'll see what he decides to do here. If I spend too much elixir into an Archer Queen ability, I might really regret it. I'm still going to go for it because I think I need to commit to it somewhat. And I'm going to go in for the elixir collector here. I'm going to follow up with a Golden Knight if he decides to do anything shenanigans with a miner. All right, so we should be able to kill the Valkyrie, and then I can go in for the Golden Knight in the right-hand side, the side that he'll probably go in for the miner with now. And then we can 3 musketeers afterward because he doesn't have poison in cycle. I think that the Heal Spirit needs to come down, otherwise the Archer Queen locks onto our tower guaranteed. It still might lock onto my tower for a lot of damage, but it will be way less than it would have been if I hadn't done that. Now we're going to go in for the Golden Knight and the Musketeer, and we're going to go in for a mini Pekka as well. With him having the wrong card cycle, we can go for the Golden Knight ability, probably dash onto the Ice Spirit, then hit the Mortar. Not going to hit the tower immediately, but this will be very good for us. I'm going to go for a Rage as well. Please, Golden Knight, just lock onto the tower with the minions and mini Pekka. You have one job, and you sealed our opponent's fate. GG, well played and peace out. So even if your opponent's got a top tier deck with one of the best defenses in the game, with Archer Queen, Goblins, and Log, they won't be able to knock back all of your spam. The price of Rage is always worth the wage because you'll make your opponent pay up in the form of their tower. All right, we got a game against JoJo, so we're gonna see if there's gonna be a bizarre adventure again with a crazy deck. Definitely just wanna go for a Heal Spirit and see what he's up to. He's gonna go for an Ice Spirit, so they're gonna kind of cancel each other out. I dislike this, but I'm gonna Rage the tower and showcase that I'm an angry person spamming all of my elixir at the river and hoping that I can cheese you. So please just take that with a grain of salt and don't hurt my tower like that, man. Oh, you're running Log Bait. Awful matchup for us if he plays this perfectly. So one of the few bad matchups for this deck is Log Bait. Just don't like playing against it because a lot of times your opponent will end up rocketing and just out-cycling your Goblin barrel counters, which, you know, you only really have minions as a decent answer. So it's not going to be the most effective way of getting great damage early on. I need to be able to get a huge push. If I get chip damage, it's not going to mean that much to me at all. I'm going to go minions since there's 3 of them. That's going to be our most effective way of countering all the goblins. As you guys already know, most of the cards in our deck don't do so well there. Wait, what if I rage this and heal up the mini Pekka and then the mini Pekka is raged up and it's going towards the tower and you don't have goblins? This could give us a hit. Yo, let's go. That's good. That's a lot of damage. We'll take that. So Rage plus Healer Spirit kills goblins. If you're ever playing against a fast cycle deck that relies on goblins, you end up dropping 3 elixir, rage up your mini pack and keep it alive, and then they probably won't be mentally prepared for that at all. So it's good to see. All right, I need to get a mini pack down. He's probably going to go click the ability. We'll have to wait and see if he wants to or not. I need to get this mini pack down or I'm going to die. Please don't send me straight to heaven. Mini pack, just delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. See how bad this can be? This is horrendous right now. He's going to go goblins and I can't kill it because if I decide to go for heal spirit and rage, then the princess would forever stay alive. I'm still waiting for enough elixir to kill that card.
3 days later.
Jeez, man. And then you're going to go Mighty Miner and you're going to just keep up the onslaught of offense that you have. So out of all the matchups in Clash Royale, this would be the one at the top of my bucket list that I could ban. You guys are allowed to let me know down below in the comment section. Would you ever like Clash Royale to introduce a ban button for a specific deck that you're just super sick of playing against and you can only ban one deck in Clash Royale? For me, I'd love that. I'd vibe with that. So I'm going to go Golden Knight in the side that we have all of our damage in and the side that he wants to get more damage in as well, just because then I can defend goblins a little bit more effectively. He'll probably go for Princess and I can't stop that, so it is what it is. I'm going to go in for 3 musketeers in the back, and I want to make sure that I split 2 of them in the side that he doesn't want to rocket, because he has all the damage there. Okay, this is decent. He's going to rocket it. That's fine. We'll take that trade. Musketeer should be able to finish this off. Ooh, he missed one of the muskies. Ooh, this is good. We like this. I can go mini pekka. I can rage if I want. I don't want to rage yet. I want to go minions. Winions, winions, winions. Okay, I'm going to go heal spirit now because he's probably going to log. I just want to drop it a little bit further away. We're going to rage up the mini pekka. The minions on the left-hand side are doing damage. They literally forced the princess to start looking at the left-hand side. And we walk away with a win. Wow. Never give up, never surrender, because somehow, some way, you can win some of the most impossible matchups. All it takes is one little outplay or slight slip up from the opponent, and your raged up stuff comes barreling through, instantly obliterating your opponent's units, towers, and blasting them onto the next game.
Somebody once told me.
Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.